Hello, everyone, and this is Reggie Williams with Stock Talk. I'm going over looking at some charts, and I noticed something on Apple I wanted to point out real quick. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I do swing trading, so I look at a lot of charts and stocks every day. And when I find little patterns on uptrend, I do post so you can have a heads up on if you want to play it or not. And just so you're aware of it also. But these things are time sensitive, so don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be aware when these alerts come out. So Apple, right? Apple looks like it's going to do a triple. I'll say a double top. You call it triple, I guess. Top. So here it hit. This is a daily chart. Apple hit 137. About 138. Let's say 138. Hit about 138 here. Retraced. Then get good momentum, try it again, false breakout. Then it traded like in a flag pattern. This formed like a flag, and then it broke out the flag, in which I did do a video on that. And so it broke out, and it tested it again, the range, right? It got to 139, tested 139, failed, came all the way down to 125, and then now it traded in the range, and then now it's retesting it again, and so my warning is if it look, it kind of wicked up, it had a false breakout. It kind of passed it, hit 139 here, slightly hit a new high, and then retraced back down. So if you're trading this stock, just be careful. It may bust through because it had a good momentum here. This jump here is really good volume momentum. Here's our volume. Our RSI is going from oversold to over the bought. So a lot of buying is coming in, and we have a golden cross here on a MACD indicator. So all this indicates that it's just going to explode through this. But just be careful in case it doesn't. It could retrace back. It could bounce back down to this support here of 132, but that would definitely create some buying opportunity because this thing it's like it's poised to make a huge jump. Let's see if we can guess the jump. So the jump would be, I don't know what this trend line is for, but okay, boom. So yeah, I would say it's looking for 142, the 142 range. 142, 145 for Apple. And if you look here, though, look, this is the weekly chart. If you look in the weekly chart, the RSI isn't oversold, overbought territory. It's overvalued according to the RSI. And it's a bit of a sell-off on a weekly basis. And then a MACD is showing some uptrend, but it's very weak, right? So what that means is there's a bit of a divergence between a weekly chart and a daily chart, which shows that we might get another. Tomorrow's Friday, so you have options expiring. So you may get a jump, and then maybe a failure back down or a huge downside next week. And what I like to look at too is the SPY, because the SPY is mostly Apple, right? It's heavily Apple. And let's get rid of my trend lines. This is my homework here. And you look at the spot RSI on the SPY shows uptrend, middle of an uptrend. The MACD, shows uptrend. So it looks very similar, but it's trading right here in the upper part of the Bollinger Band, right? And it showed some weakness today. And it usually doesn't maintain very much. It doesn't maintain very long in this area. And so I was looking for this to actually retrace down too, because it's kind of high and is so far above the center line of the Bollinger Band too. We can see another, Friday, maybe Monday, another few days of uptrend, but I feel more comfortable buying FANG stocks around this area, right? So let's look at the weekly, see if that looks the same as Apple. Yeah, so it's so far extended. Yeah, same thing. RSI is showing. Now RSI could easily come down here and bounce back up, right? So um, yeah, it's similar. It's still showing strong uptrend. You still got room here. So Apple may run a little bit more and hit this 384. Make up to 384 next week, possibly if we get the volume. I see the volume starting to drop on it. So just keep that in mind. That's something to chew on as you're playing Apple. So that's a spy. And then another thing also that's directly is the VIX. So if the VIX so there's another thing you can use as an indicator. The VIX is starting to. The VIX is weird. It's showing kind of like going to overbought territory. So the VIX is the inverse, right? So if the VIX is showing downtrend, that means stocks are in an uptrend, and the VIX is based off of the SPY. And so yeah, our VIX. Let's get a close up of the VIX. Our VIX is hitting support. Look like it broke through a bit support. If the VIX starts to head down, then we're good on SPY heading to upwards territory. I would watch the VIX here if it hits the 20.10 mark. We also have some weakness showing that it may be a little bit strength going to the upside. So a lot of indecisiveness in the market right now. And with that, I would err on the side of caution and don't make big bets. So that's it for this video. This is my video on Apple technical analysis. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section. If you have a stock you want me to check out and look at it from a technical analysis point of view, I'll check it out. And this is Rsi with Stock Talk. See you on the next video.